Hey there, YouTube. WhiskeyCactus here, welcoming you back to our Heart of the Woods Let's Play. This is episode number 3, and last time we started exploring the town of Isengard. Eisenveld. I don't remember what the name of the town is. It's something weird. To be fair, the game said it was something weird. So it's something weird. I don't remember what the name is. But that's okay. But we explored the town, and we found out that a lot of people think that Morgan is fucking weird, and she is fucking weird. But it's interesting to note that everybody else also agrees with that. But we are now with Morgan in her antique shop, and she has brought out the talking cat, and we're about to find out whether this cat can actually fucking talk. So I don't know about you, but I'm hyped to find out what this cat has to say. Talking or not, the cat staring up at me is undeniably beautiful. Well, she does look quite gorgeous for a cat. White fur seemingly glistens like snow, and its eyes are a piercing azure blue. Tara leaps from her seat and crashes to her knees. The cat doesn't flinch at all, despite the commotion. Oh my god, I love her. I love her so much. She looks up at Morgan, eyes wide as dinner plates and fingers wriggling. Can I pet her? Please tell me I can pet her. Oh my god. Galadura? I'm gonna go with Galadura. Galadura, can she pet you? The cat doesn't say anything, of course. It does rub against Tara's waiting hand, though, causing her to let out some sort of mix between a coo and a sob. I can tell Tara just got her money's worth out of the trip. Go on, say something. These are the two I've been telling you about. Tara, Maddie. Morgan gestures as if introducing us to her. She looks between the cat and us expectantly. Seeing its master's attention, the cat goes from nuzzling Tara's hand to nuzzling Morgan's leg close by. She meows happily. The cat, not Morgan. Come on, you're gonna make me look like an idiot if you don't say something. Morgan uses her foot to nudge the cat towards Tara, who's still crumpled on the floor. The cat indignantly tries to escape, her claws scraping uselessly against the wood. Surprise, the cat doesn't say a fucking word. Finally, Galadura, I'm gonna go with Galadura. That's the name I'm gonna go with. Scurries away, sitting down and licking a paw. Her tail swishes rapidly, and she and Morgan stare at each other. And then, oh shit. Absolutely nothing. What a surprise. I'm not even disappointed, just vindicated. Even Tara's enthusiasm is gone. She coos at the cat half-heartedly, but overall she's just trying to give Morgan an out. Come on, Galadura, they're waiting. It's like watching a car wreck. I can't look away. Morgan sticks to her act, scowling at the wholly mundane cat. Doesn't seem to faze Galadura, who simply yawns and settles down onto the floor, just out of Tara's arm's reach. Whatever precious excitement she had just about evaporated, and is instead replaced with some kind of mixed frustration. That's when I start to realize a horrifying truth. She finally looks away from us, twisting her fingers together and gritting her teeth. When it seems like she's decided on what to say, she turns back to us. I'm sorry, I don't know why she's being so stubborn. Well, you know how cats are. Tara manages an extremely fake laugh as she gets up and steps closer to me. Tara was right about one thing after all. Morgan wasn't lying to us. But now Tara's realizing where she was wrong. Morgan's also crazy. Doesn't seem like she's acting. It seems like Morgan's genuinely shocked that her cat didn't greet us by name. She talks to me all the time. I told her you two were trustworthy. That should be enough. It's fine. I'm sure she's just shy. Don't worry about it. Yeah, she just met us. We've got plenty of time for her to warm up to us, right? Oh, yeah, exactly. We should probably just give her some space for now and try again later, maybe in a few days. At this point, I don't care. It's a good thing I've played along with everything so far, because it allows us to make a diplomatic exit. I guess you're right. Still, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. She'll get over herself soon enough. She glowers at the cat, who's still napping peacefully. Yeah, I'm sure. Tara steps back away from the counter and into the display area. Anyway, thanks for lunch, Morgan. We really appreciate it. We, have a couple more places we want to check out today, so we'll probably head out again. Okay, come back when you want to ride back to the cabin. Her expression is back to unreadable. Right, sure, thanks so much. Good to meet you, Gelato. So, I guess it's Geladora, then. Tara waves at Geladora, whose ear twitches, but otherwise can't be bothered to acknowledge us. It's a fucking cat, what do you expect? I ain't gonna perform on command. The heavy door slams shut behind it. That cat can talk, by the way. 100% that cat can talk. The heavy door slams shut behind us as we step into the cold. I wonder if Morgan will remember to switch the sign back the other way. Outside, the wind has picked up a bit. There are clouds starting to close in. The nice day that had been shaping up seems like it might not happen. Alright, so I'll admit that was kind of awkward for everyone involved. Great, I'm glad you can admit it. That doesn't help us any. Next time we see her, we just won't bring up the cat. Hopefully she won't either. We can just pretend it didn't happen. Next time? What do you think is going to happen next time? That she was saving the good cryptids for the second time we hang out? We can ask her about the spirit or the lights, that kind of thing. We get some spooky shots of the woods and we're golden. We're pros at making that kind of content interesting. Usually, we at least have something to work with. She made it up. There's no dark side to this sleepy, boring mountain town. Wanna bet? Oh boy. Oh no, there's a dark side. Oh, there is a dark side. There's a dark side. It's just a boring mountain town, and she pretty much straight up admitted to that. I don't get how you aren't as upset about this as I am. We just spent thousands of dollars to fly across the whole world for a month. And the person who invited us out here is either a liar or a lunatic. It's only been a day, Mads. We've only seen a fraction of what there is to see around here. Just give it some time, alright? It's been a day, and look where that got us already. Literally every single person we talked to told us to stay away from Morgan, and then we even saw it for ourselves. How are you not pissed off about this? Tara shrugs. Don't you think you're being a bit harsh on Morgan? She's been super cool with us, like... Okay, yeah, the cat thing was weird, but it's not like she tried to hurt us or anything. Well, let me tell you about the time she came to my window in the middle of the night, knocked on it, and woke me the fuck up and scared the shit out of me, Tara. Okay? I guess I won't talk about that. I start to shake my head, forcing myself to cool off. I keep getting too worked up over this. Can't tell if Tara's being intentionally stubborn or what, but technically she's the one who bankrolled this whole trip, and I'm still getting paid for my time here. So if she's not upset about wasting all that, then fine. I'll meet her at the train station in a month and she can do what she wants. I don't need to get so bent out of shape. Okay, you're right. Maybe she's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to the cabin. Are you coming with me? Wait, already? Yeah, I've got enough to get started. Plus, I need to unpack. Oh. Okay. You gonna ask Morgan to hitch up the carriage? No, it's fine. I'll walk. You sure? Yeah, I seriously don't think I could get lost in this place anymore. She seems uncertain, probably because of my sudden mood swing. Okay, I'll probably do another lap around the village. Maybe get Morgan's input on some stuff. Tara's never coming back to the cabin, is she? Okay, see you later then. See you. I turn and walk away so I don't have to see her staring like a lost puppy. She'll get over it. As I head through the town and back towards the path that will lead me to the cabin, I walk fast and look down for most of the way. Nobody tries to stop me or talk to me, and if anyone's staring, then I don't catch it. The trip back to the cabin is easy, even though it takes me around half an hour on foot. If nothing else, I should be in pretty good shape from all the walking by the end of this trip. I spend the whole walk fantasizing about home, my comfy bed, my film collection, our cat BT. Well, technically he's Tara's cat, but I take care of him most of the time. Speaking of cats, I wonder how Tara will explain to Morgan why she's on her own. Well, that's her problem, not mine. Oh boy, trouble in paradise. Where are we at now? We're back at the cabin. We made it back alive. That's good. Alone, the cabin is oppressively silent. I turn on the heater, partially just for the white noise. Soon its rumbling fills the air. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. It's gonna get scary. I grab an apple from the small bowl of provided food and then head to my bedroom, setting up my laptop in bed next to me. I usually try to watch a film a day, but that's difficult when I'm traveling. Now's the perfect time to catch up, though. Open up my library and start scrolling through, looking for something I haven't seen before, ideally a comedy, or at least something with a happy ending. Something to distract me from how creepy and isolated this is. I've just gotten through the L's when there's a knock at the front door. I don't like this! Nearly dropped my apple. Who would be knocking? Tara and Morgan both have their own keys. Oh god. Oh god. It's the mayor. The knocking comes again just seconds later. Whoever's out there is super impatient. My heart thumps in my chest. What if we're being cased for a robbery or something? That is not what you have to worry about, Maddie. I swear to God. That is the least of your fucking worries. I hide my laptop under the blankets as I hurry into the living room. There's a third knock, right as I reach the door and peek outside to see a shock of orange hair. It isn't Morgan, but instead her mother. It is the mayor. Okay. I open the door right as she prepares for her fourth knock. Just how fast does she think I can walk? Good afternoon. I mean, it's fucking dark out. Good afternoon, Madison, wasn't it? That's right. I'm coming in. She pushes past me, not even giving time to fully realize it wasn't a question. Well, I guess she does technically own the place. Inside, Evelyn surveys the area slowly and impassively, as if judging our taste in luggage and belongings. How can I help you? I wanted to make good on our promise from last night to talk. Please have a seat. She moves some of the stuff on the couch, gesturing for me to sit. I obey, too taken aback to do anything else. I feel like she's gonna be, like, the good guy. The ultimate good guy here. How has your first Eisenfeld, that's the name, in Eisenfeld been? I trust you found everyone very accommodating and everything to your liking. It was fine. Everyone's been very kind to us. I wonder if she'd be surprised at how the villagers treated us. It seems better to just pretend everything went well for the sake of not offending our host. Good, good. Where's the other one? The other what? The other one with you, Tara. She's still at Morgan's shop, I think. Evelyn raises an eyebrow, though her eyes betray no curiosity. Looks like a purely symbolic emotion. Is she now? I assume, then, that you found something not to your liking there. Her gaze is piercing, and I absent-mindedly tug at my scarf. Can't get a read on her, neither her intentions nor her feelings. Yeah, it was fine. I just wanted to come back early so I could take a nap and get started editing the footage we took. I hope my lie is convincing. I don't want to tell her that I think her daughter's crazy. She doesn't seem to question it. I see, I see. Did she show you that awful cat? Gelidora? Yes, so she did. I hate that creature, always underfoot, getting in the way. I just sit quietly, not sure how to respond. Anyway, Madison. Please, tell me about yourself. I didn't have much forewarning about your arrival, so I'm rather in the dark. Her tone is... Oh, sorry. Her tone is unusually friendly. Well, but not warm. She smiles, but it doesn't seem to fit her mouth. Her lips seem to stretch a bit too wide. Probably just imagining it. As concisely as I can, I tell her about Terranormal and the kinds of things we investigate. Throughout it all, she doesn't express any opinion one way or another. Just nods occasionally. And what brought you to Eisenfeld? Well, Morgan... I hesitate. How much has Morgan told her? Anything? Morgan told us that there are a lot of ghost stories and legends around here. Lights in the forest at night and whatnot. Tara really liked the sound of a vacation out here. Evelyn sighs deeply. It's jarringly melodramatic after her total apathy during my explanation. That daughter of mine, always lying and making up ridiculous tales. It's been the same her entire life, hysterically dragging people into her fantasies. It's something I've never been able to knock out of her, no matter how many times I hit her. I mean, I don't hit her. She shakes her head sadly, standing up from the chair she'd been occupying. I'm sorry to say that you're simply the most recent victims of her lies. It's a pity, but you won't find anything like that out here. Besides, it's dangerous to go into the forest, especially at night. We wouldn't want anything happening to you, after all. Uh-huh. After all, that's why we have the rules that we do. For the safety of everyone. I don't like this. I hope you'll enjoy the rest of your time here in Eisenfeld, though, as disappointing as it might be. Why is there a curfew? What's in the forest that you don't want me to know about? It's nearly the exact same thing that the people we interviewed in the village itself said. It's almost like they rehearsed the answer in advance. Oh, shit. With long, deliberate strides, Evelyn crosses the living room to the front door. I'm sure I'll see you again. She doesn't wait for me to respond, she just leaves, the door slamming shut behind her. Oh boy. I sit in silence for a while, unsure of what to make of it all. So Morgan's own mom thinks she's as ridiculous as I had suspected the whole time. That's pretty damning. Though I doubt it will change Tara's mind about anything. I'll have to let her know when she comes home. I stand up and head for my bedroom, passing by the chair that Evelyn had been sitting in. As I go, for a moment, I swear that I feel a breeze, frigid and cold. It's a ghost. To be fair, we do know for sure there are ghosts. That's like part of the description of the game. There's ghosts. But the moment the thought crosses my mind, the sensation is gone, like it was never there. Which is interesting, because I'm curious how the ghosts are going to factor into the story, because it doesn't seem like they're any part of the lore that's been set up so far. Like, lights in the forest and talking cats and stuff, but there's actually ghosts. I'm not sure how that's going to connect. It's going to be interesting to see. Shivering, I return to my warm bed and laptop, and to a long overdue break. Alright. Well. Hours later, I hear the sound of the front door opening and closing. I peek out of my bedroom, worried that it might be the mayor letting herself in again. It's just Tara, though, alone. It's been a few hours since we parted ways, and I'm not as annoyed with her anymore, so even though I'm kind of tempted to just put in my headphones and ignore her, I get up and head into the living room. She stands at the sink, flipping through a notebook. I knock on the edge of my door frame as I enter, so that she can hear me coming. Hey. Hey. Rather than looking at me, she keeps reading her notebook. Well, pretending to. There's no way she could actually be reading as fast as she's turning the pages. I decide not to call her on it. No point in starting another fight. How'd it go? About the same. Is that good or bad? She doesn't respond. She must really be upset about this morning. It's not like she's being unreasonable. Now that I've had some time to rest and recuperate, I feel kind of bad about being so harsh towards her and Morgan. Morgan's mom came by earlier. That gets her attention. She shuts the book and turns around. Gotcha. Really? What for? She wanted to introduce herself. I told her a bit about who we are and what the show's about. What'd she think? I don't know. She didn't really say much. She was really weird. Like, in a different way than Morgan, she seemed really intense, I guess. What I mostly remember is how she was glaring the whole time. It never seemed like she was anything other than angry about something. Smugly, Tara holds up a notebook. She holds up the notebook she was just perusing. I know you're gonna call BS, but Morgan was telling me a lot of stuff about her mom. Like, some seriously crazy stuff. You want to read it? Yes. She offers me the notebook. It hangs limply, a giant frown in the air. She's used that thing for so long that it's lost all its rigidness. I shake my head. What the fuck? Why wouldn't you want to read it, Maddie? Come on, be cool. I'll take your word for it. I've heard enough crazy stuff from Morgan for one day. I don't need to hear theories on how her mom is actually the spawn of Satan or something. I mean, can you imagine her mom being the spawn of Satan? It's totally crazy, right? Figured. Make any progress with the new vid? Not really. We're gonna need more footage before there's enough to really get started. That mean you're coming with us from now on, or what? Yeah, I will. Sorry for being bitchy earlier. Again. Don't sweat it. Hey, she strikes a pose. I love Tara. By the way, both of them. I love both of them. They're both great. They're so great. Just make sure to bring your A game. I roll my eyes, but I'm smiling. Even though we bicker a lot, I'm truly grateful that it's always easily patched up. Yeah. Can't promise I'll buy into a word of what Morgan says, but the least I can do is try to be polite about it. The tension resolved, Tara yawns and flaps her notebook at me again. Alright, well, I'm gonna hit the hay soon. What about you? I'll probably watch a film first. I'm not that tired yet. How many times can you watch 2001 before you get sick of it? I don't know, but I intend to find out. Tara and I each head back to our bedrooms. As I go, I feel a bit better about everything, until the ghost shows up. Just because I'm quitting the show doesn't mean I want to lose Tara as my best friend. We've been friends for over a decade, so of course we've had our disagreements and arguments. I think the longest we've ever gone without talking was a month. Still, over the last few days, it's felt like we've been coming dangerously close to saying something that goes too far, either one of us. And thinking back on today, I can't really pretend that I'm not the one who was mostly at fault. Even when I'm aware that I'm losing my cool, sometimes it feels like it's hard to stop. Tara totally has it coming, though, at least some of the time. From now on, I will be better. I won't let myself be as obnoxious as I was today, for everyone's sake. It's dark out now. I climb into bed and set up my laptop, getting comfy. In the dark with my headphones in. Oh god, this is... The good thing is the ghost is going to be a cute girl and not a fucking horrifying zombie thing like in the letter. That's the good part. That's the good part. In the dark with my headphones in. It doesn't take too long to immerse myself in the familiar feeling of a film that I love. It's easy to not be afraid of the ghost when you know the romances between the main character and the ghost. So, you know. That's what I appreciate about movies. No matter the circumstances, they can help you escape. My eyes are getting heavy, and I pull the blanket up to my chin. The computer is balanced in just the right spot to not fall off the bed. All things considered, it's a cozier setup than I could have hoped for from a cabin out here. Sure, the Wi-Fi's bad, but it gives me an excuse to catch up on my backlog. Everything's perfect to fall asleep. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, there's knocking on the window again. Oh, God. Oh, God. If it's fucking Morgan, I swear to God. I swear to God. She scares me more than the idea of a ghost. Because she could be a serial killer. She probably is a serial killer. Oh, fuck. The sound of something knocking on my window makes me leap up. Oh, it's past midnight. There shouldn't be anyone here. Just don't fucking do it. Don't look. Don't look. Just don't look. It's not going to be better if you look. Maybe it's a bird or a squirrel or something. From where I'm lying, I'm not able to see. Don't fucking do it, you stupid, stupid person. Should I yell for Tara? Yes. Yes, you should. No, not until I know what it is. If it's just some wildlife, as is probably the case, she'd never let me live it down. Still, my heart pounds as I slam my laptop shut, killing the only source of light. Oh, great. Without it, the room is pitch black. Dark enough that I can't see what's at the window, but hopefully it can't see me either. If this turns out to just be a lost rodent or something, I'm gonna feel real stupid. Oh, it's not. Don't worry. Oh, don't worry. I stalk over to the window, prepared to cut and run if I need to. No. This is a bad idea. Slowly, I raise myself up to eye level. See, the thing is, I'm so used to having played the letter that I'm just expecting this to be horrifying. But I don't think this is really meant to be a horror game, so it's probably not going to be that scary. Oh, shit, it's Morgan. Oh, God, stop. Why? Why are you here? What are you doing? Who are you? Are you going to murder me? Hey. No. Back. Back. Fucking back, demon. Back. Morgan is pressed against the window pane, looking into my room with one hand resting against the glass. Oh my god. Do you have a minute? No. You stay the fuck out. You stay the fuck... I have to invite you in, right? You can't come in if I don't invite you. God damn it. The tension drains out of me, replaced immediately with exhaustion. I should have known. I'm glad you feel better. You couldn't knock? I did. I rub my temples and sigh. She's technically correct, the worst kind of correct. Okay, I guess I have a minute. But if you're gonna come in and talk, please use the door. Of course, I'm not going to climb through the window. That would be silly. You know, I'm not gonna climb in through the window. Color me shocked. I head into the living room and hesitate in front of Tara's door. Should I knock? Knowing her, she's probably already asleep. I've always been jealous of her ability to pass out instantly. I decide to leave it up to Morgan. There must be a reason she knocked on my window, not Tara's. I unlock the front door and let Morgan in. Well, that's how she comes in, isn't it? She's waiting with a thermos of coffee in her hands, like usual. Doesn't she have a key? Why doesn't she have a key? Why can't she just... Why? This is so weird. I don't like this. Sorry to bother you. I know it's late. It's fine. I was still awake. Not for much longer, ideally, but I keep that to myself. Were you working on the video? Nah, just watching a film before bed. Can't do much until we have more footage, and even then, I left most of my setup back in the US. We sit down on the couches, just like her mother and I did earlier. For all her faults, at least Morgan isn't as terrifying as her mom is. Wanna fucking bet? I am way more terrified of Morgan than I am of Evelyn. Does Tara help with the video work at all? Not really. I've tried to teach her stuff once or twice, but she's not interested in learning. That sounds like her. Yeah. I'm a little put off by Morgan already feeling like she knows Tara and what she's like. I guess that's a result of watching someone online for so long. You start to think you know what they're like, even though you've only ever see one side of them. That is very true. You don't know people. That goes for any YouTuber or any online celebrity or anybody. You don't know them, you only know what they show you. We get it a lot, so I'm kind of used to it. Sometimes it can become a bigger problem, though. People think that they're entitled to us acting a certain way because they've seen it online. Uh-huh. Fortunately, Morgan hasn't been that way at all. Yet. I do wish that she would get to the point of why she's here, though, but instead she gets up and this music is amazing, by the way. But instead she gets up and heads to the kitchen area, retrieving a coffee mug from the cabinet without ever turning on the lights. I twist around to watch as she pours some of the coffee from her thermos into the mug, then loads that into the microwave. Must not be a very effective thermos. At least she's polite enough to make sure the microwave door doesn't slam. She leans against the counter, barely visible to me. Tara told me that you're leaving the show after this trip is over. Of course she did. Must have made a face because Morgan clears her throat loudly. Sorry, was that supposed to be a secret? Nah, it's fine. But yeah, that's the idea. I'll go back and finish school. I see, that's a shame. I know you hate it when it happens, but I've always enjoyed the moments when you're on camera. Thanks, I'm just camera shy. Ironic, I know. She's yanked me on screen enough times that I'm a bit used to it by now, though. Morgan hits the stop button on the microwave a second before it dings. Oh, she's so considerate and also a serial killer. She retrieves her coffee and returns to the couch. But I guess that's why things seemed a bit tense between the two of you, right? Before I can answer, she shakes her head. Actually, sorry, that's none of my business. You're fine. It's that obvious, huh? A bit. You seem tense whenever I see you. That's actually the main reason I came by. I promise it wasn't just to be nosy. I was starting to wonder. I came by to say that I'm sorry. I know that you're also uncomfortable around me. She says it as nonchalantly as if she were telling me about the weather. I bite my lip. I mean, she's not wrong, but I don't want to just say that. Oh dear. It's okay, you don't have to spare my feelings. I guarantee I've been called worse than whatever it is you're thinking. It's just that I'd sleep better tonight if I cleared the air between us first. She takes a long sip of coffee that should be hot enough to scald her mouth. I can't fathom how she could sleep at all, or if she even needs to anymore. I mean, it's nothing like that, nothing personal really. I'm just a cynic, I guess. If it makes you feel any better, I'm the same way for pretty much every episode. You just get the behind-the-scenes experience this time. Morgan shrugs. I can't blame you for thinking I'm crazy or full of shit, but I can promise you that I'm not stupid. It takes me a beat to realize that was a joke. It's fine, I'm always the skeptical one out of the two of us, after all. There's just a lot going on, like you heard, so I'm sort of a mess all around right now. It's not your fault. I half laugh. At least not entirely. She smiles thinly, seeming to appreciate my bluntness. To be perfectly honest, you weren't really what we were expecting either. She sets the coffee down, looking interested. Really? Yeah, we were prepared for someone super fangirly and, all over Tara. Annoyingly so. Not me. Right. Even in your email, you seemed a bit more... I don't know how not to say this rudely. Interesting, engaging, not monotone? More energetic? Whew, she saves me again. Yeah, pretty much. The emails that we exchanged back home had lots of smiley faces, exclamation points, and other cheery touches. In person, however, seeing Morgan smile at all is a rarity on its own. That makes sense. I wasn't trying to trick the two of you or anything, it's just easier to be open like that online, I guess. I understand. That much, at least, I really can empathize with. I know that you don't know me, and that so far I haven't given you any real reason to trust me or believe me. But I hope that you'll at least give it a chance. Paranormal is really important to me. I've been a fan for years. But I'm not the type of person who would invite you to the middle of nowhere just to meet Tara. I invited you out here for a reason, and I'm confident in that reason. But I understand that you'll need more proof than that. I wait to see if she has more to say, but that seems to be it. Thank you for telling me all this, though. I really do appreciate it, and I'm sorry for being so dismissive. It'd be nice to be wrong for once, so I hope that we do find all that stuff you talked about. I really do. Tomorrow night I was going to show Tara around the woods a bit. Would you like to come along? No, not really. Yeah, I'll be there. Shit. I don't especially like the idea of wandering the forest at night, but I can't exactly say no after I just promised to be more agreeable. She nods and takes a careful swig of her coffee, then she stands. Cool. Anyway, that's all I had to say. I'll get out of your hair now so you can get some rest. And just like that, she vanished. She heads for the door and throws it open without waiting for a response. The temperature plummets right away and she turns back. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it too, but just so you know, I'll prove you wrong. She closes the door and disappears into the night. That's fine. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Oh god, what is this? We head to the appointed meeting spot right at the turn of the hour. Even during the day, the forest felt hostile and foreign, but now at night it's downright scary. Great! We're not going to get murdered! Each rattle of a branch is a demon's footsteps. Every gust of wind is a monster's breath. I stand close to Tara, treading on the backs of her feet several times. I think this is supposed to be the place. I look around the area. It's indistinguishable from the rest of the woods. My only comfort is the tiny pinprick of light that represents our cabin back at the forest's edge. A feeling of dread creeps its way up my spine. What if this is a trap or a setup? Maybe Morgan's just lured us out here into the middle of nowhere and is waiting out of sight with a knife in hand or something. I mean, that is exactly what I'm afraid of. Considering we traveled thousands of kilometers to get here, if this was a trick, we fell for it hard. Maybe we're early. Or maybe Morgan's dead. I know that we're not. Tara sweeps the flashlight around, illuminating a few identical trees before the light's beam peters off into oblivion. Maybe we should just go back. Oh, hi. Hi. Way to just appear out of nowhere. Hey. Hi. You snuck in here real good. Oh, where the fuck did you come from? The light passes over Morgan, suddenly a meter away from us. Oh, shit. We're gonna die. We are going to die. It's okay. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. It's over. Ah! Tara jolts backwards, crashing into me. The flashlight plummets to the ground, bouncing once before stopping. I keep my balance barely and catch Tara's arm to stop her from falling. Are you okay? Short term, yeah, but I think I just lost 10 years. What about you, Mads? I'm fine. What on earth were you doing? Me? I was waiting for you in the pitch black. Oh, shit. Where? Didn't you hear us? Just over there. Sorry, I had headphones in and I missed you. You were just standing in the dark? In a forest? Wearing headphones? Yes. Why? At a loss for words, I can only shrug. Does hanging out alone in the dark in the middle of nowhere not register as weird for Morgan? Well, I think we've learned enough about Morgan to know, no, that is not weird. You just spooked us a little is all. No worries, you're not gonna fucking kill us, right? She stoops down and retrieves the flashlight from the snow, drying it on her sleeve. She brushes off the snow the same way she brushes off Morgan's actions. Anyway, it's all good. What now? Morgan turns and faces the trees, shining her flashlight across them. I thought we could walk around a little. It might help you to get a better feel for the area. Behind Morgan's back, Tara and I exchange a look of concern. Tara gives me the slightest of shrugs. I'm still reluctant, but I nod. If Morgan's planning to kill us, it's not like it'll make a difference whether she does it here or in the forest. I'm pretty sure she's not a murderer anyway. Glad you're sure. Sure. Lead on. Morgan sets off without another word, and we follow just a couple paces back. Are we going somewhere in particular? Not really. I doubt you want to go too far this late at night, right? Right. That's fine. We'll stick to the edge then. As we walk, Morgan keeps her flashlight pointed straight ahead in the direction that we're going. Tara, on the other hand, swings hers around, looking up trees and out into the abyss. She and I only brought one flashlight with us. The spare is sitting in one of our suitcases back at the cabin. That's going to be a good thing. Totally. That is not going to come back to bite us in the ass later. I regret leaving it behind, just on the off chance that we somehow get separated, which we will, don't worry. And of course, I'll be the one without the flashlight. So, did you learn anything useful today? Not really. We went around town some, but most people didn't really want to talk. Yeah. How'd you know? That's how it is around here. People are mistrustful. I was kind of surprised by that. Figured with how out of the way it is here that we might have been, I don't know, treated like celebrities? Hey now, don't project. But something like that. It's more like they isolate themselves by choice. We have internet and TV, it's just that lots of people choose not to use them. I'm guessing they probably had some not-so-nice things to say about me too, right? Neither Tara nor I respond. Our silence lasts a beat too long. It's okay, I'm used to it. You don't have to pretend or anything. That is a creepy smile. Light shines in our faces as Morgan turns around, half smiling. And that's when we die. Hey, you two don't need another assistant back where you live or anything, right? My mouth flaps like a fish while I try to think of a diplomatic response. But then Morgan laughs and faces forward again. Just kidding. We trek on in awkward silence. I'm not even sure that what we're supposed to be doing or looking for. We're just wandering in the dark, trusting that Morgan knows how to get back to the cabin. It's cold and my feet are sore, and I'm once again regretting coming to Eisenfeld. I gently tug at Tara's sleeve, right by her elbow. When she looks at me, I silently gesture back towards where we came from and shrug, hoping she'll get the message. Now, she mouths back. I nod. She gives a worried look over towards Morgan, who's now slightly farther away. Tara holds up 5 fingers. 5 more minutes. Sighing, I nod again. We hurry to catch back up with Morgan. Something wrong? Oh, no. Maddie had something in her shoe. Oh. It's hard to tell if she buys it. I wouldn't. Mentally, I'm counting backwards from 5 minutes, already imagining the comfort of my bed and the blanket back at the cabin. How I'm going to survive a whole month of this is an issue for future me to worry about. I got lost out in this part of the forest once. 3 minutes and 32 seconds, 3 minutes and 31 seconds. Don't worry, though, I know my way around now. It's fine. Yeah, they mentioned something about that. Step on Tara's foot again, this time totally on purpose. I thought they might. Her tone is still completely nonchalant. At least Morgan seems impossible to offend. It's too bad it looks like it's going to snow tonight. We probably shouldn't stay out too late. Thank God. Yeah, that's too bad. I'm sorry this was so disappointing. I'd hoped there would be more to see. What exactly were you expecting? It's the middle of the night. Come on, Mads. It's about the atmosphere. It's way spookier out here when it's dark. I know, that's half the problem. We can turn back now if you'd like. Before I can agree, Tara shakes her head. Nah, let's give it a couple more minutes. You came out all this way for us, after all. I glare at Tara, but I think she misses it. I've lost track of my countdown, too. Whatever. The small, apologetic smile that I barely noticed does little to assuage my discomfort. Oh god, we're gonna get trapped out here in the snow. We traipse aimlessly through the snow for a little while longer. I stare at my feet more than at the path ahead, and I simply follow in the footprints left behind by the other two. So I nearly slam into Tara, who's come to a complete halt yet again. What now? I saw something. You did? Tara, stop messing around. No, I mean it. I saw something. Shut up. Oh, I shut up. I shut up. I can tell by her tone that she's serious. She saw something, or at least she thinks she did. The three of us turn and face the way she is. It's even deeper into the forest, barely lit by the moon. There was a light. Someone else walking around? There shouldn't be anyone out at this time of night. It's dangerous to be in the woods once it gets late. Then why are we here? I opt not to point out the obvious hypocrisy. It was probably moonlight or something. It wasn't the moon, Maddie. There's something out there. Oh god. I'm terrified, I don't know about you. Oh, look at this cute little scene. Look at them. Both of them point their flashlights in the direction Tara's looking. Aside from more trees, there's nothing to be seen. Tara? Maddie? She grins. This is what we're here for. Come on. Well, guys, I think this is a pretty good spot to go ahead and end off the episode. I don't know about you, but I think we're about to find something out here in the woods. So I'm gonna go ahead and do myself a save, and we will save in this empty slot. I think we're gonna end it off here, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and a comment down below, and make sure you are subscribed for more Heart of the Woods. Next time, we are going to explore this woods a little bit more and see what it is that's out here. I don't know about you, but I'm expecting some ghosty action sometime soon. And knowing, you know, what I know about this game from the description, you know, not just some ghosty action, but some ghosty action, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen next time, but hopefully we'll find something in the woods. I don't know if Morgan's gonna be a serial killer or not, but it seems like there's something significant out here. Obviously there's some kind of secret with this town. I don't know if it's like a super dark secret like Night in the Woods, where there's a, fucking Lovecraftian horror at the middle of it. But surely there's some kind of thing going on, and everybody in the town knows about it, and Morgan's involved with it, and I don't know. But hopefully we'll find out at least a little bit more in the next episode. So I hope you're excited for that. I know I am. I will see you next time. Goodbye.